Girl got a new haircut. Perfect for the summertime. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Desiree Nicole. I talk about all things lifestyle, mommyhood, cleaning, DIY, you name it. I just document my life and the things that I be doing in my life. Yeah, this video here, I've been getting a lot of questions on my hysterectomy video, and so I want to make a 1 year post-op update. Can you even believe it? It's been 1 whole year since I had this surgery. Actually, you know, I'm about 3 months behind. It's actually been about 15 months-ish or so, somewhere along those lines. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions about, you know, follow-ups, and so I made some notes, and I just want to touch on some of those and show you guys my scars and everything. If you're interested in seeing what a laparoscopic hysterectomy scar looks like, stay tuned to the end because I will be showing that. I mean, it's not anything interesting, but you know, you guys want to see, so I'm here to deliver. I had my surgery, just a little recap. I had a hysterectomy back in November of 2022. Yeah, November last year, I hit my 1 year mark. And for all those who are saying they are nervous and scared, let me just let you know, this surgery has been the best thing I have ever done. The best. Like, I cannot even put into words how much relief I've gotten after I've had this surgery. If I could go back, I would have did it sooner when everybody was telling me to do it sooner, but I was too scared and I put it off, and I'm so happy I went through with it. So let me let you know that first and foremost. I am currently 35 years old. I had the surgery at age 33 because, or like a month before my 34th birthday, because I had like 10 fibroids. I had adenomyosis or adenomyosis, or however you pronounce it. I had it. Yeah, my uterus was like the size of, like it was carrying a 4-month-old embryo in there. Yeah, I had really heavy bleeding, back pain. My iron and ferritin levels plummeted. My ferritin, no lie, was at a 3. A 3. I was tired all the time, had no energy. It was a mess. I was a wreck. My hair was falling out. It was really, really bad. So yeah, ever since I had that surgery, I no longer have to deal with the pain associated with menstruals and an abnormal uterus, but I also don't have to deal with the heavy bleeding. I don't have to deal with the fatigue, and you know, it's done, it's over. I'm so happy. So yeah, we're getting into the questions. Question number 1, did I gain weight? Or have I gained weight after this surgery? Short answer is no. I have put on a few pounds, but it's not due to the surgery. I still work out the way I worked out before. I still eat the way I ate before, and I mean, I feel like I look good for my age. Like, I don't know. No, I have not put on excessive weight since the surgery. I think now I have read and heard of women saying that they had weight gain after they've had a radical hysterectomy, which is also removing your ovaries. I still have my ovaries, so when you remove your ovaries and your uterus, you basically have no more hormones, estrogen to, you know, producing in your body. So yeah, I can see how, you know, with your hormones being thrown off, that can happen. But yeah, I still am having hormones. Like, I still have estrogen, I still have my ovaries and things like that. So I don't know if that plays any factor into it or not, but yeah. The next question, leading into that, the next question that I got was about my hormones. Have they changed? Did I need to get on any hormonal therapy, things like of that nature? No, I do not have to get on any hormonal therapy. Like I said, I still have my ovaries. They are still intact. They are still good. They are still producing what they need to produce. Nothing has changed for me as far as in the hormone category. Everything is still pretty much the same. Do I have phantom period pains? Yes, yes. I still have the monthly symptoms of a period or a menstrual without the actual shedding of the uterus itself, if that makes sense. I don't so much have pain, but I definitely have all of these symptoms. Like I crave certain foods through some of the month. I am moody when it's around that time. And I can tell that it is like, you know, my hormones still in that mode because my daughter, like we always sync up, and whenever she is on her monthly, you know, it's like I'm experiencing the same symptoms. So it's like, yeah, we're experiencing the same symptoms together. I just don't have to change a pad or a tampon. So the next question I got was about working out. Do I still exercise the same? Do I still lift weights the same? Do I still do all of that? No and yes. No, I don't lift the same. It's not anything to do with the hysterectomy. I just kind of fell off personally, but I'm getting back. I'm getting back into the gym. Yes, I started going back to the gym around 5 weeks post-op. Now, this is a disclaimer, okay? They say not to lift anything over 10 pounds for at least 6 weeks. And I know people get hysterectomies for numerous reasons. A lot of times it is for like abnormal bleeding, fibroids, things like that. And other times it is because of cancer reasons. And I worked in gynecological oncology for a minute. And I know that sometimes you need to wait a good 3, even 4 months if necessary. Now, all of this you need to talk to your doctor about, because what somebody says online in a forum or on a YouTube video, it may not relate to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all have the same surgery, but your body may be different than hers. You may have a different healing time than her. So I would definitely consult with your doctor before you get back into any type of exercise, even if it's body weight exercise. Consult with your doctor first. My doctor gave me 6 weeks. I was already kind of in shape and going to the gym and such before I had my surgery. So at 5 weeks, I felt comfortable going back to the gym. I did not lift weights. I did not lift weights until about 3 months. I just did body weight exercises only. Things like that. I did things that were not strenuous, that I felt comfortable with. So at any time, if you feel uncomfortable and your body is saying otherwise, then you need to stop immediately, because cuff tears are very real. I have seen people come into the office with cuff tears, and the agony and the pain, it just seems excruciating, and that is not something I would ever want to experience, and I definitely wouldn't want anybody else to experience that. So definitely take your time with getting back acclimated into a workout routine. After my 6 weeks was up, I started doing Pilates. I got into Pilates. I did that for about 6 months. After my 6-week clearance, I got into Pilates. And then after Pilates, I started going back and I started lifting weights. And I would gradually add weight, like maybe 5 pounds every 2 weeks or something like that, just until you get comfortable. So that's that. I fully plan on getting back into a gym routine, because like I said, I did fall off. It's not because of the surgery. I just, you know, life just be lifing sometimes, and I just slacked off on my, you know, gym routine. But we're gonna get back there. We're gonna get back. And yeah, I do fully plan on lifting weights, squatting, deadlifting. I fully plan on doing all of that. Another question that I got was about pelvic floor therapy. I personally do not do pelvic floor therapy, but I know it is very, very beneficial for you. You don't even have to have a hysterectomy to do pelvic floor therapy. If you've had multiple children or a prolapse or anything like that, pelvic floor therapy, what I've heard and from physicians and things is really, really good for you. I just haven't done it. I chose to do Pilates as my pelvic floor therapy. I know it's not always the same. Like, you know, there's a little more into it than just doing exercises. You know, they actually like measure the tone of your vaginal wall or something. I'm not really, I don't know. But outside of that, there are exercises that you can do to help strengthen that pelvic floor and that wall cavity. Pilates is really good. I was told to go to Pilates to start out with, and I was loving it. Pilates is really good. Kegels are really good. Yeah, that's just, you know, ask your doctor, do your research, things like that. And the main question that I got from everyone regarding this surgery that everybody was curious about, I got a lot of DMs about this question, is regarding sex. Has sex changed since the hysterectomy? And the answer is absolutely not. Okay, it has not changed whatsoever. If anything, come here. If anything, it got a little better. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Now, like I say, those who have had their ovaries removed, maybe I can see how something has changed because, like I say, you're not producing that estrogen and things like that, and vaginal dryness is a real thing. But yeah, I still have my ovaries. Everything's still Gucci down there. It's still good. I've got no complaints, okay? And my husband ain't complaining, so we're gonna leave it there. Now, the one thing I can say about sex since the surgery is if you had your cervix removed, you know that there is the vaginal wall, and then there's the cuff where basically it's just skin that's tied together. Yeah, that took me a long time to get over. I'm not even gonna hold you. That took me a long time to get over because, like I said, a cuff tear is very real and you can die from it. So yeah, that took me a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get very nervous, but sooner or later, it's just an afterthought. You don't even think of it anymore, and you just move on with your life. Those were the main questions that I got regarding my post-op hysterectomy. Overall, I'm so glad that I went through with this surgery. Like I said, it was the best thing for me because I was a mess. I was a wreck. So, yeah, if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. Like I said, these were just the main questions that people were writing me and asking me. And so I just figured I'd put them in a video for you guys. So let me show you my scars 1 year post-op. 1 year post-op. These are just the laparoscopic scars here. Got one here, one above the belly there, and then one over here. This one is the dark one. It just, I don't know. I did put a lot of cocoa butter on my scars, and I was out in the sun quite frequently, even though I tried to make sure I put a ton of sunscreen on my scars before I went out in the sun. You know, a scar is just gonna be a scar, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'd rather have a scar than to have pain, bleeding, and agony every month. So pick and choose your battles. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in to my 1 year post-op. Like I say, let me know if you have any other questions. I will try my best to answer them for you. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.